Hey, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fingers as always. Talking to Moody's random pop culture news freak here once again, aka MannyTendoWolverine. As always, you know it, guys, and intros, wrestling intros, and outros towards this channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, of course, all my social media platform links like Minds, Reddit, Twitter, and all the other social media ones like Brighteon, BitChute, Odyssey, etc., Rumble. Just in case the channel gets shut down, terminated, Shadow Man will have you, God forbid, deleted or terminated or completely freaking hacked. Anyways, I know I was reading almost 3.5 days ago because this video is going to be 3 or 4 days old. It's probably going to be Saturday or Sunday by the time you guys see this. Is going to be very, very old ass news. But you know, like I said before, I'll say it again. The time you guys are watching this, I had to do a lot of overtime work Thursday and Friday because of Memorial Day. It's busy as shit in the strip over there. Extremely overbearingly crowded, but fortunately, so I gotta live with it anyway. So I was living and working those hotel areas. Anyhow, I know some people were saying that this is like the Scribblenauts, a freaking Splatoon version what Square Enix was coming up with, but from what I heard, I haven't watched the trailer at all yet, but I didn't watch that many memes, but I saw a few GIFs about it, so I may or may not see some familiar stuff. I don't know. The Square Enix came out. The only two things that always come to, or three things that come to mind when I hear the word Square Enix, one of the old school late 80s, early late 90s, and of course 2000s and beyond, which is now in almost the mid 2020s already, or might be, is most of the time it's either Final Fantasy series, a Secret of Mana series, or Trials of Mana now it's called nowadays, and Parasite Eve. That's the three franchises of video game categories I always think about most of the time when I hear the word Square Enix or Square Enix. I used to call it Square Enix before I found out it was called Square Enix. And even when I was middle school, high school, I called it. I don't know why. So years later, almost like 2017, 2018, I found out, oh, it's Square Enix, not Square Enix. Crazy, almost several years ago. Anyways, I'm dressed like this because I'm going to be going to the gym in like an hour. So that's the reason why I'm dressed in this attire. Usually I don't like long sleeves. This is what I use sometimes to go to the gym. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. I know it's like 4 days old. And I know the Xbox Series Showcase is coming up. I'm not going to do any reactions to any of those games all period. Not because I'm not an Xbox fanboy or Xbox hater. I know when I was in middle school, elementary, middle school, high school, I gave zero mother flying shits about anything Xbox video game related. The only two I really liked a lot from Xbox was that old platformer. It wasn't Glover, but it was another one besides Glover. Felix the Cat? No. Something the Cat. He was an Anthro Cat. He was cool. That and Fable was alright. And of course the Forza series and all that, but that was way after I got out of high school. I'm trying to think of another franchise I really liked a lot from Xbox and Xbox 360. The one that was just like Halo, but a lot more crazier. Gears of War. I was way bigger than that in high school. And that's pretty much it. Everything else I thought on that console was kind of trash, honestly, in my personal opinion. Anyways, which ones get it in? Foamstars. Announcement trailer. I wasn't even thinking about reacting to this, but after I saw the memes for it, like, man, I'm going to have to check this out. Because the only cool game I've seen so far is Square Enix, even though it's mainly for a lot of little kids and middle schoolers, maybe some high schoolers, is like a Mario Kart Crash Bandicoot Team Racing version, like parody, or Mario Kart 64 Racing parody of those racetrack games, but it was what it's called, Chocobo, like Final Fantasy Racing. That was a joke. I didn't really care for it at all. So yeah, let's go. I'm probably gonna get claimed for this, but I don't care, whatever. It should be funny. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see it. It's still pretty wild when they're doing some other franchise, finally, man. Trying to break out of their shell a little bit. You know, the whole MT cryptocurrency that's trying to start to go more that direction with games. That's a big one for me. Let's see. This is the girl's picture I was seeing a lot, man. Okay, so many parodies of this shit. It's showtime! Let's see again. No, it's like the treasure took them up a lot for the loser instead of the net down here. same time battles? What? Is it gonna be 2 for 2 like the thing for the recovery? I thought it was a little family friendly thing. Oh, okay. I don't feel like people are complaining about the screen, PS5 or Xbox. Yeah, I see. Seems like the boys are gonna eat it from all academia. Yoga, Eba. And now they're jet motorized and they're gonna get back and library of it stupid. Oh, okay. I think it's very nice, beautiful colors. It's very vibrant with the colors. That's all right. And you make an 80s, 90s reference to surfboarding. What is that? Big Buddy version of a baby or whatever. Okay, now I see a lot of the correlations, similarities that I will tell.
Ready for the Foamstar party?
Kind of cringe a little bit. So, yeah, quick thoughts, views, and opinions. Yeah. I'll say this. The only difference is with this one, Splatoon, it looks like, I don't know, the music was real nice at the end there. Kind of gave me a little bit of Persona, Danganronpa sort of vibe, so I don't know, they collaborate, connect with those people like Chunsoft, Spike Chunsoft, that made a lot of music for that company a little bit, and then there's Steins Gate or whatever a company makes a lot of Japanese JRPG or anime music, sort of like very hardcore, emotional, hits you in the feels, and there's a goodness in your heart sort of thing, type of music vibe that you got. I don't know if they collaborated with that company or I don't know, they hired another company to do music. It was nice. The only difference is, yeah, they don't turn the little like inkling things or whatever. Oh, you're a squid and a kid. And then I guess there's no like main boss. I don't know if there is gonna be a main boss in this thing. Like in the first 3 Splatoon games, they had a Callie Maria, and after that they had Pearl Marina for Splatoon 2, and the Splatoon 3. I think it was the big mana guy. I forgot his name was. And then there was Shiver and Fry. Those are the 3 bosses. And I already know last year. You didn't see my video last year and that whole thing, that whole debacle. Oh Lord. About her being non-binary, I went off like a freaking volcano. I probably yelled. I went livid. I went Super Saiyan 3, top of my lungs, sort of yelled on that video. If I remember to leave it in the description box down below, I'll show it to you if I remember. And the only 2 other things I'm going to say quickly about it is that number 1, yeah, has some similarities to Platoon. I don't think it's completely ripping it off, because that stuff would do with, like, I guess, yeah, and with the ocean life and the sea life, it kind of has a second similarity to that. I don't know if they use surfboards in Splatoon 1, 2, or 3. They might. Maybe they have like a soaking water firearm or whatever that they use. That's kind of similar to that. And then the third thing I'll say it's different. There's no little creatures or like little ugly little fish humanoid looking things that they had in Splatoon for here. So far, everyone looks very, very humanoid, and like doesn't look like it's very anthropomorphic people characters in here, or some creepy alien things, or demon characters, or anthro furry characters, or what else? Robotic machine characters. So far, it looks just all cartoony. Like it's kind of like not even just Splatoon. It kind of gives me some Valorant, Overwatch, and what's it called? Apex Legends sort of vibes, and League of Legends sort of vibes too. I don't know. The colors are really, really beautiful too, and the animation was beautiful. Chef's kiss for the animation though. And there was a little bit of gameplay here and there, but I don't know. I just hope it's really, really interesting. And I'll see during a lot of the reviews that GameSpot or IGN give or whatever, or Rotten Tomatoes, even though they mainly focus on movies. I don't think they focus on video games at all. Unless it's like a video game movie, like they're gonna do a Gran Turismo, then they'll probably focus on it there. And that's really all I gotta say for now. I was gonna talk about one small brief video, but wasn't that very super important news. It had nothing to do with Henry Cavill never coming back as Geralt from the freaking The Witcher series. I might do a video on that Monday. We'll see. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, and boys and fingers, as always. I'm talking Zinky Ones. I'll soon I see you. You guys have a good day, good night, wherever in the world out there. Don't drink this one to stay time. Don't become reckless. Keep it calm, cool, chill, collective. Stay tuned more future content channel. Include video game industry news, anime, manga news, Twitter drama news, YouTube drama news, course, some celebrity gossip news once in a while, and of course, anime news, like I usually do in reaction video segments like this one. Peace out, my sauerkrauts, lating mice, you awesome, epic, wonderful people on the side. Don't take it in the poison or the freaking nanobots or hydrogels. I'm out of here. Later, see you soon. I'll talk to you guys in the next future video. Goodbye.